And hello, we are just jumping into the ninth round of Uprise versus Team JGL-UK, the first semi-final we will be casting today. I'm Kermit CS, I'm joined by Brod.
At JGL-Brod on Twitter. We're going to be jumping into this ninth round now. Obviously both teams going to be going for that CT side start. The team's taking a bit of a passive approach to this.
I mean, here, look, I think they want to be winning this for sure. CT side is the more variable side to start on as well. And after casting a 2v1 with full HP, it's possible if you can do it. It's 2 right clicks, right? That's
exactly.
So if you can just separate them both, gets one, it looks like it's still possible for him.
It looks like he's going to take it, and he does.
Second.
That's going to be Uprise, probably starting CT, just going to get that confirmed, and we shall start the game shortly.
And yeah, they're just make sure they know what they're doing. Do exclamation mark stay, and we'll get into it. We're all looking for it.
Uprise taking their time. Doesn't matter, we love them anyway.
Oh my gosh.
And yep, indeed, that will be Uprise choosing to stay on that CT side, so we will be going into the game now.
Okay, and let's do this. Focused.
Rafi getting hyped, as you can hear. Now we're going to see 3 pistol armors coming out from the T side, with 2 players choosing those grenades. Nice to see in the pre-made. Suggests maybe there is some sort of strategy going. CT side, Uprise is going to go for all pistol armors, apart from Doomy, who's going to be playing with that kit and the grenade.
Doomy here, he's holding mid here. It will be CD. Boosted up into mid here. And looks like this team's just going to run onto the side here. They've smoked main areas off, and looks like it's got opened around with 2 headshots.
Yeah, Atos doing absolute work there, but Qualal's going to pick one back up on him, and they're actually going to get the bomb down quite early on. Qualal picking up another there in Tazarini. That's going to put it into a 3v3 retake for Uprise. Not quite what they were looking for, and Rasidi's blank, picking up 2 CTs from behind. They have no idea he's there. Trojan finishing off Joe, and that's going to be the first round to Team JGL-UK.
I mean, Team Rasidi there played it so well. He got boosted up. Team Rasidi, he got boosted up into mid, and he just stayed there. He just held there. He waited for his team. He kind of left his team hang up to dry for a bit, but not too bad because he did get 2 kills. I mean, it means that the CTs are going to be rolling with pistols armor here against SMGs.
I'd say it's quite nice to see that level of trust actually coming out from a team where they will just leave a player there knowing that they can take the site with 4, and I mean they managed. Atoesk obviously putting a bit of a damper on things, but Rasidi ultimately coming in to save them a little bit in that round. And we're just going to see a bit of stagnation here in this round. Although 4 CTs over towards A site, it might be smart for the Ts to go B, and it's looking like they will, with the bomb currently sitting over there.
And also, I do see a UMP on Atto here. Very confusing to why he's done that, but I mean, if it works, it works. And Joe here is doing lone CT on B site. He can hear footsteps going, flashed out. Waiting for it. He's seen the bomb actually. He's going to call for the rotate.
But Same's going to drop in, taking him down to 1 point of health, and he didn't manage to do anything there. It looked like he might have. Couldn't quite make it work. Now the question remains, will the CTs choose to go for the retake kill, or will they choose to save their pistols and try and damage the economy?
I mean, I think here, they just smoked out like completely. They had one person B, and that person couldn't really do much. Joe was just swarmed by the whole.
They're going to push mid though and pick up Waddy, just taking one more gun out of the hands of the CTs for that next round, and he's looking for more. He's going to go into CT where 2 of them are sitting.
I think Tazarini could hear the steps, but Same takes him out. But Doomy gets to trade onto him, and here he's got Gilel and Atoesk with his UMP here.
Indeed, I was going to say, you have to ask, is it worth it? I mean, Same getting a bit overzealous there, choosing to go for that pick. Manages to take a 5-7 out of their hand, but at the same time does actually give them a rifle into this 3rd round.
I mean, it could prove the difference here. If they have an UMP on one side and a Doomy holding the Galil on another, it could prove fatal. But here we see Atto on A site, and Doomy as well on A site as well. So quite unbalanced. The bomb going for the B side as well. They've missed. I don't know. Just luck, isn't it? I guess.
Indeed, it is.
You're just guessing games.
Only so much of this game can come down to skill. Obviously, for a tournament like this, preparation isn't necessarily the most possible thing. But Rosidi should be prepared for Joe to be holding that angle, as he is going to pick up a quick double headshot to take him out of this round.
I mean, Joe, that's just great for him. He's got MP7 as well. It might not be too much, but Doomy here with the Galil takes on Samay on the beast. And but the thing is, Qualel takes 2 on the A side here.
Indeed, he does. Trojan picking up Joe at the same time to leave it in a 3v2 retake situation for the CTs. Neither have armor, so it might actually be worth it for them to just try this round, see if they can get maybe even a couple more exit frags and then buy up in the next. And Trojan actually going to look away as Tazarini comes around that corner, managing to flick back just in time to take him out. And it's looking more and more difficult for Wadi here. Not looking like he's going to be able to get anything done at all. Just sitting in Z, waiting to see if he can get an exit and damage their economy further.
But Wadi here, he's got a gun capable of getting some money into his pockets here. So he will try his best to find a kill, but unfortunately he's not going to do anything here. The T's are just not taking any chances. They're going to run back to their own spawn. It looks like one of the T's would take, unfortunate.
Indeed it does. And I think that was actually an AK dropping out of their hands.
No, that's not very good. That's not very good for them at all. But we do see full AKs coming out for the Team J60 and rifles coming out on the CT side too. We see very little nades though. With Joe with just an M4 and a defuse kit. Not the best thing here, but Bomb looks like we'll be going towards the B site once more. And here, Doomy here holding mid. Spot Rosidi takes him down with a great headshot onto him. But it looks like they will be going for the second headshot, second boost in.
In mid, maybe? They do now have, I think, Fame boost up in mid. They're going to be looking to take the fight with Joe in heaven, trying to kill him a bit more on that B side, but ultimately will end up falling back after doing some damage. Good trade there for him, as he did not take any himself. Atoes going to be holding down that mid angle from Qualel. You don't want to be taking chances with him. I can see why he fell off. We've seen Qualel do big things in the past couple of rounds.
Definitely. So we see Bomb here. Actually, Joe just takes down J here. While here.
And Samay holding a very tight angle from boost into Z there. Manages to take Doomy down with a nice headshot. And we're going to see the T's try and push into vents here. Trojan just going to be taking the fight with Atoesk on highway, seeing what he can do. The rest of them barreling onto that B site, trying to block people out. And Joe's still going to be sat in that upper position. Wadi on site, and they haven't realized he gets 2. Qualel and Samay both going down. And now it's just Trojan in checkers. Can he do anything from this position?
I mean, quite a few of the CTs on low health as well, that Molly trying to do something. Doesn't really do much though, but Atoes going to spam through the box. He does manage to take out Trojan there. Very well played from him. And here with Team J60 or Team Illicit, whatever you want to call them, they are doing pretty well already for a CT-sided map. They just need to get 6 round for an optimal T side, so they're doing pretty well.
Exactly.
Looking for fun.
That is the importance of that T-side pistol round. If you can get it, it's a guaranteed 3 rounds. And on such a CT-sided game, and a CT-sided map as well, most importantly, that is going to do a lot for them. We're just going to see the T's full-on rushing B with their Tech 9s. Jay picking up 3 actually in the round. I was about to say 2. Rosidi watching for Doomy from vents, and it looks like they will be getting that bomb plant down to get them the money for the next round.
Doomy here, just goes to fence, gets the first kill to Trojan. It looks like here, 2v2 situation looking very, very good for them. But with 2 T's on low HP, not looking the best. Doomy here with a Molotov, trying to molly the T's out of their positions. They know
actually picking up Atoes quickly, but Doomy and Tazarini just finishing the round, taking what should be theirs. And the T is not really investing too heavily into that round. I think we saw a couple of armors picked up, but by no means was it a full buy. That bomb plant just going to give them that little boosting cash they need to get whatever they want into the next round. I mean, we could actually see an AWP picked up if they so choose. And we will Rosidi picking up that AWP for the T side.
And Joe here, he's investing in an AWP of his own. Let's see if he can do anything here. It'll be interesting to see where they both go for the duel here. It looks like Joe will be going towards the B site, whereas Rosidi will be going towards A main. So they're completely opposite ends of the map. Let's see if Rosidi can get a pick here, but A main is smoked off instantly. But Joe with a pick in B, very, very quick push from Joe there to get the kill onto Rosidi.
Uprise practicing a cheeky little run boost there to get Tazarini up on top of boxes.
Is that what happened?
It is indeed.
That's pretty insane.
Absolutely beautiful little boost. I think Envy or Titan came up with it. It was one of the French teams from what I've seen.
So smoke will dissipate, leaving Racidi with his doom to check out this. It can check all the corners possible on the A site. It looks like here he can't spot anyone immediately. Atto here on Heaven, someone could have heard his
antics up
footsteps.
there.
Yeah, his antics, his footsteps. But in a 5v4 situation, I think with quite a few, just 2 CTs on the A site with Doomy on a quick route to rotate. Looks like they are going to waste that. Tazarini takes down.
Tazarini going to give his position away, but they haven't realised. Tazarini almost picking up 3 there. Atos just coming in to pick up Trojan. Racidi last left alive with that orb. Going to be put down to 4 health.
He's out.
And it's just down to the CTs to chase him down now. They do have players across the map ready to do so. Waddy looking to come in and take this kill. It's easy pickings at this point.
I mean, they can't let him keep that AWP, especially when it's still going to do a lot of damage, even with when his teammates are ecoing, still a lot of damage. And I think Racidi, I'm not sure if you can hear that, but Racidi can hear Waddy and Doomy in mid. Still spotting him out, trying to look for him.
Honestly, if they let him get away from this round with the AWP, they have done something horribly, horribly wrong. It should just not be possible. Doomy actually
gets it.
Racidi just whiffing that shot onto Doomy and ultimately paying for it with his life and an AWP. That's actually going to give the CTs a double AWP setup here into this 6th round. Well, actually, the T side is just going to be on pistols this round, so that might actually end up backfiring for them if the Ts can get up close enough. Unfortunately, you never know.
It looks to be a mid-execute. It's like main is smoked off, flashes come out for the T side, and Doomy is just maybe out of place. He's got to fall back. He can't let this happen. But here, SOS is being overrun here. Gets taken down by Jay.
You're going to see quick trades coming in. Tazarini with 1, Jay onto Atos. That's going to put it into a 4v4. Still huge advantage for the CTs, obviously, in with guns. But if they can pick up more like Trojan just did, they are in with a shot. Trojan on 1. Joe's going to shut him down, though, not letting him get away with anything. Actually, just not going to click on Sammy.
Oh, Joe, is that through the smoke?
I think that was through the smoke, and he jumps through the smoke and picks up Jay as well for that 3k in the round.
I mean, it was a great play from Joe. He did some gutsy moves there, but that managed to pay off. He took risks, and yeah, as I said, paid off. So we'll see an AWP coming out for Jay here. He saved all his pocket money up for just this round.
Although no head armor, which could be detrimental, seeing as we do have 2 M4s out at the moment on the CT side.
And he just watched Joe. Very strange battle here, but Joe gets the better of him. Joe with the second one onto Quale.
You would think they'd learn to just not take the peek. I mean, especially a crouch peek that slow, you're just gonna, anyone half decent is gonna pick you off in that position. And we're actually gonna see Racidi pick up the AWP from Jay's corpse.
And yeah, I think B main's gonna be smoked. Oh, he actually gets flashed off here. Joe's gonna move position, Racidi as well. Joe gets killed to Trojan here. 3 kills already into the round.
2 left to go. If he can pick them up, this will be a beautiful round from Joe. The problem is they're just handing him the frags. They are just peeking him time and time again, basically letting him take them. Sammy going to be playing much more passive here. He's actually going to hit Atos. Racidi picking up Waddy at the same time. Going to give them a chance into this round. Now on a 3v2 from a 3v5. If they can head over to A site and just pick off, I think it's Tazarini there in Squeak, they will be very, very well set for the rest of the round at least.
And then Tazarini can actually hear the smoke going down. He can hear the footsteps of the T's here. He's gonna wait for the plants out. He pushes out there, gets the first one.
He's not gonna be able to stop the plant though.
I mean, that was well played from Tazarini. At this point, the extra money might help the team elicit here, but actually just so enough that they can get some AKs and full armor. It's very good for them in this position.
I mean, it gives them an extra round to play, but honestly, that was beautiful timing there from Tazarini, just popping out as he heard the bomb go down, knowing that that would mean he would be in for a 1v1 if it wasn't a fake plant. And why would it have been? They had no chance knowing he was there.
Exactly. So we do see double setup coming out again for the CTs here, Doomy and Joe. Doomy taking the AWP mid, whereas Joe taking his usual position on B. I mean, Joe with a great shot there.
Illicit trying to pick something back, but he's going to think better of it, falling back before Joe can find him. If Joe keeps on with this wide pick, he could go down, but Qualel not ready to hit the shot. Trojan going to be watching the angle, but he's going to go down too. Joe's going insane with this orb. Going to look for Jay as well and find him. Same last left alive, gonna actually find Joe in the end, shutting him down finally after those 4 frags. Sorry, I didn't even know it was 4. I thought he was on 3 still.
He was on for that ace, but Sammy unfortunately shut him down.
And Same's going to do a bit more damage here, picking up Doomy before Tazarini can take him out of the round.
I mean, Team J-Sexy here, or Team Illicit, whatever you want to call them, they need to stop walking into B main. They need to stop feeding Joe. They're just walking into his reticle, and Joe's shutting them down. You just have to quick click, and that's another life gone. That's another disadvantage for Team J-Sexy. It's not. They have to learn from this. And Joe here, again, going to the B site, whereas, however, the bomb will be going towards the A site. It looks like it's going to be a full-on rush. We're not sure, though.
Doesn't look like there's a huge chance of success, though, as there is no armor picked up. I think they're just hoping for plant here. I mean, as much as it's painful as a T to just give up half of the Matos, I didn't think there was a chance, but it looks like there is. Qualo going huge. Waddy going to shut him down, though. The plant will be had, though. That's going to be brilliant for Team J-Sexy for minimal investment. Re-CD?
Yeah, Re-CD. I'm going to say
Re-CD.
Re-CD. He Trojan hit 1v3. He's got 58 health, no armor.
Just Trojan left.
He's going to get one in that position, and Joe's going to finish on the round.
Honestly, they got what they were looking for, though, didn't they?
I mean, I don't want to call it too soon, but this half, if not possibly the game so far, Joe. I know it's going to be early, but Joe, he's going for 14-5, doing everything he can, but like I said, early days.
Indeed he is. Uprise looking very well polished at the moment, and Joe's AWPing especially poignant. Team J-Sexy, I think, gonna have to just concede that B site for the moment, as they don't seem to be able to get past it. Maybe try and get a couple of A takes going, or a few mid takes, and then try and pick on Joe once they have some confidence. And that seems to be exactly what they're gonna be doing, with Rasidi and Jay pushing into that mid angle. Gonna just try and take from Tazarini.
SOS will be spamming Squeaky just to make sure no one's in there, see if we can try and get the cheeky Squeaky. And
Trojan's going to be in Squeaky though.
And Qualo takes down Tazarini with Rasidi again onto Doomy. SOS his third goal, he messes up his spray just a little bit. Qualo takes advantage of it and takes him down. Bomb definitely will go down here. Trojan with the plant. 2v4 situation, Joe can't do much. Joe getting a kill against all odds here.
I mean, even in the worst situations, Joe still manages to find one. Rasidi just absolutely... Well, I mean, there's no way you could have known he was there, but again, it's just, you see it happen time and time again. They're just walking into Joe's crosshair, and Joe has that skill to just either flick to them or just click when he needs to, and it's been working out beautifully for him so far. I think he's actually on a KD of 3 now, despite this round being lost.
Insane. 15-5. 15 kills to 5 deaths. Amazing.
Should not be happening.
That AWP is big. And he's going to be wanting to say that AWP going into this next round. Because the Uprise, they do have a good bank here going.
He actually tries to hit that no-scope onto Joe, almost dies, but luckily saved by the bell there. We're going to see a full AK buy coming out of Team Illicit. I think they've decided against taking those long-range AWP jewels and instead might just invest in some smoke strats onto A site with the AKs.
I mean, it has been working for them, definitely. They can just smoke off and they can just leave. Like Joe, their main player, I've been noticing. Actually, saying that, Doomy and Waddy take out 2 in mid instantly. 5v3 situation there. That's the one that is like himself.
We're just going to see the rest. We're just going to see the rest of the teams bunched up in A main, looking to execute at some point soon. Getting all the nades they can out, but that's going to prompt the CTs. Tazarini going to rotate in. Actually going to turn away from the first one, but Atto's there to help him. He's going to find Sammy, and Waddy's going to finish it off on Trojan. Just executing them. Perfect clean round there from Uprise to take it to 8-4 versus Team J-Sexy. They're going to need to get some rounds soon, otherwise this half is looking dire indeed.
Yeah, exactly. We did see, it was almost great execute from Team J-Sexy here. They just couldn't, capitalize on the smokes and the time that they wasted. They did isolate some of the CTs, but like I said, being taken advantage of. And Illicit here. No,
Talking about advantage, yeah, Rasidi picking up Waddy, but then actually trying to lose that advantage, spamming Qualo in the smoke.
And Atto has actually pushed so far through Squeaky. He is actually, I think he's going to go for a gander in mid. Let's see what's happening there. So you can catch bomb off guard. Trojan will be taking that bomb to the A site here, and Tazzarini will be falling back. He might get taken off by Wallow, but he does get the kill in the end of it.
He's gonna find Qualo, but they've seen the bomb at this point. As much as the bomb didn't get dropped, they have seen it, and they're already on the retake. Joe picking up one, Tazzarini gonna go for a second, can't make it. CD picking him up, Same gonna find Atto as well, leaving just Joe with that AWP, and we've seen what he can do with it. Can he pull this off?
I don't think any of the T's here have to peek, so they're just gonna flash him out and hit him back. And yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna get out of there. He doesn't need to give up that AWP that easily. And again, the economy is so built up of the CTs that... Oh, legs for CD though.
And he's going to go out with the pistol, finish him off, pulling out the AWP. Will he find another? And he does. Same being dropped in the final moments of the round. I mean, the terrorists, the T's getting the round there, but was it worth it?
I mean, yeah, I guess they've got a lot of money still. Qualo also saying that Qualo hasn't got a lot for nade stuff. Same does have still a bit of cash on him, and Jay here with another 4K.
Worth it to pick up the round, but you see again that thing of what's better? Is it better to all exit in the same direction, or is it better to exit separately? Because at least in the same direction you can pick one up. They're just going to be rushing the B site this time. Bum rush it, smoke Joe off, and take him out. That's Joe neutralized, and actually just a 1-for-1 trade, which looking at past rounds you might not have been expecting. Now they have the site, and it's just a matter of holding it.
Yeah, I mean they've got good upper positions here. I think they're going to fall back into B main here. They're not going to be doing much here. Wadi here is just hiding around the corner, waiting for someone to peek. I don't think anyone will either.
They're going to be utilising those nades actually, and Same is going to get dropped to 20 points of health, which will be absolutely awful for them if the CTs can get into the site. Racidi and Trojan going to make sure that can't happen though. Racidi, I think, picking up 3 there in the aftermath.
Yeah, I think definitely. And Uprise here, going to the last round, don't have too much money to play with here. AWP definitely for sure coming out on Joe, but with no armor, so let's see, he's going to have to hit some insane shots if you want to do anything in this round.
I wouldn't expect less from him, to be honest with you, from everything we've been watching. We're actually going to see a double boost into mid there. Going to get naded by Wadi down to half health on Trojan. That's awful for them. Not a great start to the round. I mean, yeah, with the 5-7s and FAMAS coming out, they really need that damage to be done. Saying that, Wadi's going to neutralize him, dropping an entire player. Qualo trying to find Atto-esque. I think he was playing with a 5-7 there. Gonna drop him, but gonna remain, well, gonna be there with only 14 health remaining.
Tazarini's gonna be holding MBK position just to catch any T's who are not checking the right angles properly. And it's very possible. Can't get a first touch to Doomy onto Racidi. Same gets the kill onto Wadi in 2v3 situations. Both very possible. Joe and Doomy will be having to go for this.
I think Same just salvaged that round for them with the 2 kills there, honestly. He just picked up a quick 2 frags and gave them it. Joe though gonna hit the shot onto Jay with that AWP. No armor, and that's gonna hurt him. Qualo picking him up with the AK there, as he was not expecting 2 in A main. Now it's gonna be Same and Qualo versus Doomy. Doomy's gonna pick up 1. Qualo on 14 HP and he gets him.
Great, well played from Doomy. Joe contributing very much to the round, even though he got the info he needed. Knew one was an A main. Communicate that to Doomy, and Doomy finished the round. I
mean, honestly, not an awful half for Illicit, as they did manage to get 6 rounds, which on cash, not a bad scoreline. 7, obviously more always better, but 6 rounds is respectable, so at least they got that, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Very optimal, very good side. Equal shows why it's a CT-sided, I guess. And Uprise here will be picking up some armor for all the T's here. Let me see a PT-50. Yeah, PT-50 smoke and a flash. See what he's doing this. It looks like they're gonna go for a boost in mid. Everyone's gonna go boost in mid.
I'm actually gonna see that lack of armor on 3 of Illicit. Actually, gonna have a kit on Qualo and some nades on the rest. Will they be able to utilize those nades? Maybe, maybe not. Does it matter with Trojan and Qualo going off in mid?
I think here, Tazarini's got behind the CTs here. If he gets this kill onto the CT here, Same.
Same's realized though, so I was gonna say maybe he could do something. Apparently not. Tazzarini shutting him down. A lot for the T's to do, and it looks like it's going to be very close this round with 2 remaining on either side. Although I would say the T's at a slight advantage as the 2 remaining CTs do not have any armor at all, so that Glock is going to be more powerful than expected.
I mean, here, Tiffany gets his kill. He gets the first kill, but very good. Very good start, and he gets the Atoesk finishes off the round. He gets the kill onto Residi. They don't even need the bomb plant. They forget the bomb. They're too cool for that. Uprise will be going onto a buy here, full buy. See 2 AKs coming out, P90. And Anna Galil against P250s, and we see 5-7 and armor on Residi. Let's see if that actually makes a difference. It could do.
If he can make it work, I think most of them just opting for that full save. Only Residi going for the pistol armor, as you said. Might be worth it, might be detrimental actually, because when you only have 1 player on the pistol armor like that, it's not really a huge advantage to your team, but it is a big loss in the way of economy, unless you have to have a lot more money than the rest. Atoesk starting the round off with a kill onto Jay. Pazarini onto Trojan next, going to put it in a 3v2 almost instantly, and now it's 3v5. I am awful with numbers. Atoesk and Waddy picking up 2 more to put it into a 5v1.
And
Wow.
Residi here, the guy, he's got full armor, he's got a 5-7, I reckon just save it.
If you can't tell, I am quite tired right now.
I think even the players, you can see this, slipping up a little bit, but Residi here.
Residi actually looking to go for it. 1v5 with a 5-7 armor. I'm not sure if that's miscommunication or just balls. Either way, not going to pay off, and he is going to drop to Doomy.
I mean, Residi now, he's going to have 1.9k to work with. Not the best amount of money to be doing with right now, but with all the rest of his teammates on about 3k, he'll be quite far behind.
Yeah, he's going to be lagging behind his teammates, but still deciding to pick up that P250, not wanting to pinch the pennies there. Residi going all out to try and do what he can. Pazarini going to pick up Trojan. Doomy on Qualo, just start the round off quickly, pick up 2, give them a huge advantage, and see where it goes from there, I guess.
And Doomy here getting that money with that Mac 10 there, and 3 CTs left.
Atoesk going to actually not see Residi there on site. The P250 going to pay off for him as he picks up 1. Now he needs to do a lot more, as Jay is the only other player left alive on 7 health. However, he will get Doomy regardless.
I mean, I think good positives here that not getting the AKs. The AKs are not falling into the hands of the ZTs. You see, he's only got a P90 here. He will be taking that P90 up highway to see if he can get anything done here.
He will, and he'll find Waddy taking him down to 42 health. That's now 2 of the T side on less than 100 health. So if Residi can pick one of them up, that will be even more economic damage on a rifle out their hands. Unfortunately for him, Joe is too good with that Galil, finding both of the remaining CTs on that A site.
I mean, very good, very well played from Team Illicit there. Getting 2 guns out of the hands of Uprise, but unfortunately those weapons weren't too important. I think Mac 10s and P90s are guns that you're just gonna throw away anyway next round. So, I mean, getting rid of them, killing them, putting them in the trash is just less work for Team Uprise.
Exactly that. Only problem is you will have to rebuy armor.
I mean, that's not an issue when you've got 5k. Just you're balling out. You're a Mac 10. You got some kills. You're balling. It's fine. Life's Gucci.
Indeed it is.
Here.
We're just going to see the T's push straight out of A main through the smoke. Confident no one's there. No one will be. Joe finding Sammy, not aware of the other player behind red. What are you going to find Jay though? Qualo gone unnoticed at Fork, going to pick up Joe. Bomb is going to go down rather, as Qualo did not do enough to stop that.
I don't think Qualo's actually been noticed yet. I don't think they're really peeking him much.
Well, I mean, why do they need to? The bomb's down. They don't want to give away anything unnecessarily. They want to make him work for the kills, and they will. He will find one onto Tazarini. Work paying off, but Atoesk going to pick him up, and Residi for good measure. Uprise 13-6 at the moment, winning the past 4 rounds in a row, and I think putting the CTs back onto an eco or quasi-buy.
I mean, yeah, I think 4 rounds in a row is great on T side so far. That pistol round proving crucial. I mean, Team J-Sexy, if they wanted any chance in this half, they had to get it, but unfortunately not getting it. But we do see a quasi-buy coming out for Team J-Sexy here, just picking up advanced pistols, advanced armor.
They're going to run straight into a flash and not pay for it. Qualel holding a very close angle mid, going to make it work for him. Joe whiffing a shot for what I think is the first time this match.
Very unfortunate for him. He's gonna see Trojan, and Qualel has actually got a for himself now, making it just as hard for the T's. Saying that Doomy and Atoesk chime in with 2 kills off their
Doomy
own.
knows he's there. Yeah, Doomy trying to get that molly out. Actually whiffs it as he does get shot at the time. The perfect flash for Sammy to capitalize there. Allows him to pick up the AWP in the way of Joe, but Atoesk is going to take one back on Qualel, knowing he's in vents. And that's going to leave 1 CT to a site and 3 Ts to take said site.
I mean, Racidi here on he's going to pick up an AK. He's got an AWP and an AK. This is looking very good for them. However, the armor is not. Having no armor, that aim punch is going to be a little bit horrible for them. Because the bomb will be pushing up now, Same missing a shot, Doomy getting the kill onto him, and here comes Racidi, 1v3 now. Goes almost unnoticed for a second, but Waddy gets the final kill onto him. That's great job from the T's.
I mean, Same taking sort of what I'd call an unnecessary risk there, playing that angle from forklift. He could have sat truck just as easily, and had a couple of chances at taking a shot as opposed to just one.
Yeah, so we see 2 AWPs, double up setup coming out for Team J Sexy here. We see A going towards A side, but changing his mind, going mid. Racidi holding good, close B angle, same one that Joe was holding, and he does get the kill onto there.
I mean, I think from what we've seen so far, Uprise are definitely favouring this A site on their T side, but they do tend to have players sort of spread out across the map, ready to capitalize on any mistakes from the CTs anywhere at all. Obviously, it's going to be them making a mistake this round, giving one to Racidi, and Tazarini going to find 2 in mid. Not able to pick them both up though, with Qualel going down, but Trojan managing to refrag to keep the advantage on the side of those CTs.
And Waddy's found his way on the A side now. He's spotted 1 CT at Van, but he gets flashed out.
I think Sammy can hear them. He's going to pick up one. The spray transfer is not good enough though, and Waddy will manage to find him. Racidi knows exactly where he is. He's holding it with the AWP. He's going to find it. Now it's just a case of knowing where Doomy is, and Doomy gives his position away with that AWP shot. Hits Racidi with a beautiful quick scope. Trojan going to try and do something here, and he manages. Doomy not able to hit the close range shot.
I mean, this situation, the T's here, they've got so much money, they can just keep buying, they can keep pressure on here for at least a couple of rounds until the round loss bonus kicks in. With a difference of 7 rounds, they've got a lot of rounds to play with.
I mean, Uprise are going to be feeling comfortable here. They have enough money for a couple of buys. I mean, well, definitely for 1 buy, which they're going to use now to get absolutely anything they might need in the round. I mean, the CT is still going to be fairly good. Only Same not playing with what one would call optimal weapons.
Yeah, I mean, Fan Master's could prove the difference here. It's not going to be such a solid hold as the M4. You see a whiff smoke from Doomy here. Not the best for them in this situation here. It looks like the push will be still coming out though, either way. Joe is with an AK in his grip. He gets taken out by the Fan Master we were talking about earlier. Qualel chimes in like counter body after he gets the kill to Same. Bomb will definitely be good there. Looks like actually he tried to fake. Trying to see how close CTs were, but Qualel here at forklift doesn't know. I think it hasn't been spotted though.
And the CT's keeping it very much in their favour, putting it into a 4v3. As I say that, it goes to a 4v1 as Qualel and Jay both chime in. They're just going to shut the door there on Doomy. Qualel spamming through to take out, well, yet another AWP from the T's. That's going to put 3 AWPs on CT side, which is questionable at best. I mean, bad idea at worst, questionable at best. 3 AWPs is going to be interesting to see.
I mean, here, like, on the T side, you can only expect them, if they're going to be equaling, they're going to be buying Tech 9 armor. And against 3 long-range weapons, not going to be the best thing here. They could just go for a B rush. Looks like they're going to be doing that just now. Maybe see some flashes and smokes come out, see some executes.
I was just about to talk about that. I mean, if we can see some smokes coming out to get them into those close ranges, though, the 3 AWPs will become a lot less powerful. And we're going to see that with 2 actually already on site. Jay maybe not noticing them right up until they shoot at him. Joe's going to find him. They're also going to get Qualel down as he pushes to try and retake, and the bomb's going to go down with him also. And that's going to actually give them full weapons now as they take the side.
Oh my god. It's insane. And Joe's got his AWP for himself now, gets the kill into him. Waddy.
Waddy Joe and Yeah, Woody Jones and Doomy all picking up one each to finish it off. How Uprise did that, I do not understand. Going in with, I think, 2 guns and end up with full weapons as the CTs come in for the retake.
I think that was insane. I think they went in with 3 AKs, 2 Tech 9s, and they let the Tech 9s. Joe went in with the Tech 9, got a kill, got the opening. I don't think whoever was on the B site there holding had no clue where the T's were.
I mean, I think that's something we can definitely see as a difference between Uprise and Team Illicit's eco rounds. At least is Uprise do choose to go for that more tactical eco, playing with the smokes and flashes, trying to get themselves in close before doing anything. As I say that, Tazarini, Atto-esque, and I think Joe all gonna pick up some kills, taking the CTs down to a single player on that A site.
Max 7 against the wall. Let's even get Molly that position. No, Molly will be going towards quad. They don't know he's there. He can't do much yet.
I mean, 5 bullets, 5 players. He picks up one and a second, but Woody shuts him down and takes the game for Uprise 16-8. That has got to hurt.
Very well played from Uprise there. Taking the match over Team Illicit or Team J60, whatever you want to call it. And they, as I said, Joe MVP, definitely getting the only player to get more than 20 kills.
Hugely 26 and 13 on a KD of 2 is Joe. Absolutely insane with that AWP over on B site.
Amazing.
I mean, I think single-handedly handed about 4 or 5 rounds on their CT side.
Yeah, exactly. Joe, Joe MVP by far. And it looks like that will be the first semi-final to finish. Yes,
Yep.
It will be.
Reborn versus Nets is currently continuing. I'll try and get you the score for that now. But Uprise are definitely in the final.
It's a major shake-up from last week. I mean, we were seeing Team Nerve go up against Team... who was it? Was it?
I think it was Clarted last week.
Yeah, Clarted. Yeah, I mean, and that's just... Yeah.
Well, the problem is Clarted, I think one of them had computer troubles, so then they're not able to be here this week. I think, if I remember correctly, his PSU completely died and he couldn't get a new one.
Yeah, and Nerve got kicked out in the quarterfinals, in the round of 16 actually, which is very unfortunate for Nerve Gaming.
Update on the score, if I can, for Nets versus Reborn. We're going to be seeing it 13-11 to Nets on their T side.
Oh, which map is it?
It is on Cash, believe it or not.
Ugh. And we'll be going to a best of 3 final.
Indeed, we will be. Hard to call who's going to win now. I was wondering if producer Tom wanted to get us into the Nets versus Reborn game. If possible. If not, well, and it seems that he will be doing that. Absolutely wonderful.
Jump in there now, actually.
Indeed.
We hit 180 followers on Twitch, so thank you to everyone who's been following us as well. I think it'd be nice if we hit 200 today.
Remember, guys, if we can get 100 viewers at a peak, if we can get 100 viewers before the final, we will be giving away an AWP Pink DD pack this week. We're going to see Nets pick up another round, putting them at 14-11.
I mean, yeah, Netdevilz here, they're looking very good here. They look like a pause will come out, actually, in fact, as soon as we jump in. I don't know who called it, though. Looks like actually Reborn will have been called it, I think, at this point as well. Just by the power of deduction, you can tell that 14-11 scoreline with only 5 rounds to go.
I mean, actually interesting to see this scoreline between Nets and Reborn, as in Reborn's other 2 matches, I think they finished it with the other team in single digits.
I mean, Netdevilz there putting in a good fight. Very hats off to them.
Indeed they are.
So, yeah,
actually, Reborn calling that tactical pause, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do much in the next round, as their money is quite low.
Yeah, as we can see here, they've got an even spread of kills overall. Overall CT players, so there's nothing that they're doing wrong. I think it's just Netdevilz up just being the better team. So I think best thing here, they can concede match point and just work from there.
It looks like that's what they're going to be able to do, really.
Yeah, I think getting getting a bad buy-in now, losing the round, and then therefore losing the game is much worse than grinding out 5 map points.
I would have to agree with you. I mean, the other thing is, this is not a tournament for money. This is a free tournament that people play for fun. So, actually, not a bad thing to lose here. I'd say. I'd say it's quite a good tool for ironing out any flaws in your team before you go to, say, I don't know, Epic LAN.
Yeah, it's a very good experience. It's a good learning experience. I think we had Team Nuclear. I think it was in. Oh, I've forgotten.
Nuclear Storm Gaming.
Yes, NSG. I got tweeted that they enjoyed the tournament quite a lot. They couldn't stop thanking me. So, and they enjoyed how much they learned from it. The tournament experience is helpful for teams who are looking for Epic LAN. So
I think Reborn are actually attending Epic LAN from what I've heard today.
Oh yeah, I think as well.
Not entirely sure on that one, but I think. So even if they do happen to lose to Nets here and not make it to the final, hopefully it'll point out some flaws in their play that might help them do a bit better at LAN.
Exactly. It's all you learn from your mistakes.
Still just going to be sitting on this pause here.
I mean, 8 minutes to kill. They got 8 minutes to kill. They can work with it.
Difference is, Rafi, do we have 8 minutes to kill?
Ooh. Oh, I'm not sure anymore.
Absolutely wonderful. We will have producer Tom jumping in a second as the match is paused to read out, I think, a donation we have received.
Yes, I will be reading out a donation from God Neggies. He says, a friend came up to me the other day and said, what rhymes with orange? I said, no it doesn't.
Thank you, Neggies, for that brilliant humour.
Thank you. Thanks, Neggies. How much do you donate?
£1, but he's actually one of the very kind patrons, and he's actually donating every month. So if you want to be as loved as him, and we're actually going to be going back in, so I will bugger off.
Goodbye, Tom. As suspected, we're just going to see Reborn on pistols this round. Only one even upgraded. They will have a smoke to block out mid, and that seems like that's where they're all going to be playing. Unfortunately for them, the Tiers will be running there. Maybe not unfortunately, as Miri picks up 1, but 3 CTs go down. Miri actually finding 2. That's going to be a 3rd for him as he takes down Nils. Last left alive with that AK in hand, and the bomb dropped. Miri trying to pull off a miracle.
Oh, that was terrible. I mean, Miri here in the 2v1 is very possible. The thing is, he's going to just push through flames.
Well, I mean, obviously, Den's just not expecting that play. Going to be caught a bit off guard, but unfortunately for Miri, not going to go down.
And looks like Bomb will be rushing towards the B site here. Denj will be making a lot of noise on their side, meaning that Beardy will be getting the plant on B. It looks like he actually.
Miri knows he's coming mid.
For the plant.
But I don't know what's happening. Beardy, I think Beardy overthinking his play. As Miri had rotated off that A site, choosing to go back to A instead, and Miri just missing him by a fraction of a second. Beardy choosing to plant in the open on the site where he's playing, but Miri going to run straight past End. He's actually not going to find the kill. This could be an absolutely insane round for Reborn here if Miri can ace this for the clutch.
I wish he had 1v1 cameras. I think that'd be insane. I think Miri playing time as well as playing close enough to the bomb to hit the plant.
In 16 seconds, he knows Den's just going to have to actually stick the plant here, and he will. Miri's still too suspicious to go for anything. He knows where Denj is at, and he's going to peek.
Oh, he can't
unable
get the
to make it
kill.
work.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I'm not sure if that was audible to the stream, but producer Tom choosing to go for a Raheem sort of theme. Going for those memes to describe what's happening in the game. Unfortunately for Team Reborn, we're going to see Miri go down there. I mean, so close to a clutch. Absolutely beautiful 4K from almost nothing. And just very unfortunate.
And we see barreling through vents here, trying to see if it's waiting mid. It will not. New York gets the first kill onto A site. Stempy again, just trading kills there, left, right, center. Wolf 5 gets a kill, but he gets traded back from Perplexed. Miri's nade taken down to 22 HP. He was pushing smoke, gets the kill. He has seen bomb. He has a defuse kit as well.
Neil's going to be on site. They're going to give his position away by firing at Gotmill. Going to find him. Miri not sticking defuse, but is going to find Niels no matter what.
I mean,
Honestly, just a very fast execute coming out from Nets there, and you can see how dangerous they are with, I mean, even a rushed execute, getting them the bomb plant and a 2v2 situation. If they can pull that off, they will win the game. Reborn playing for everything at the moment.
I mean, here, if Reborn win this round, I think Nets will definitely be going to an eco round here, which will be quite optimal for them. So, but we see here they have to go up against the full AK's armor, which is gonna be horrible. So look at the full on mid rush as well. Flex is spots out a player at white box, and he will try and get mollied out. Miri eventually get two, because can't get a third though. Birdie will shoot him down. Milk another kill on B site. Not
I'm trying
looking.
to put it into a 2v4, and Milk suspects Niels is coming through the vents. Can't make it happen though, as Niels gets a fooling headshot. And I think actually clears out the B site, and that's going to be signaled to Beardy, who's going to take the bomb there right now. CT's already setting up the retake though.
Yeah, CT's smoked off there. Woe 55.
It's a ruse.
Was.
It's an elaborate ruse.
Oh, they have been taken for a trip on the Ruse cruise. Honk honk, that ship has left the dock. Dempy here will be pushing. He sees the bomb. He's called for the rotate.
Beardy's gonna go for that safe plant. Beardy's gonna go for the safe plant. I mean, if we can get Niels here in a good after plant, they are in with a hell of a chance in this round. Beardy gonna get taken down. All up to Niels now to win the game, and he can't. Stempy gonna take him down, giving Reborn one more round at least.
Oh, this is getting tense. Can Netdevilz clutch it out? But oh my, too close for comfort. I'm on the edge of my seat. I've got to say that now.
Rafi getting very, very into the game there, as you could hear.
I mean, if I go quiet, it's because I'm just so engrossed. I love watching stuff like this. I love watching games like this. And like as I said before, we just see the Netdevilz picking up a.
What sort of buy, Rafi?
It's a quasi buy.
Indeed, it is.
We're
gonna see. We're gonna see Netdevilz going for that quasi buy rush straight onto B site. They're gonna get smoked off, and nades are gonna fly through. Got Milk actually picking one up with an HE. Perplex gonna go straight back onto him. Now Miriam vents once more, gonna find Perplex, but not Niels. And that's gonna put it into a 3v3, giving guns to the terrorists as well. They're gonna smoke everything off and get the bomb down, one would assume.
One would you assume correctly. Was here in Heaven, the WP smoked off, so you can't really do much here. He's gonna flash out, he's gonna wait for the smoke, 15 seconds smoke. He's gonna wait for the optimal time to throw that flash so he can peek at the same time.
Smoke actually gonna end there. Stempy not seeing Charlie, I don't know how. WO55 is gonna have to pick him up instead. And it's just Stempy versus Stench.
And he gets it, Stempy, in a 1v1 clutch situation. He will get the defeat as well. The last round of the match.
Are you kidding me?
Yo, I can't believe Tom.
Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Yeah, Tom, we satisfied you.
Yeah, we've satisfied.
Oh, cuckoo kill, ba-bam. Yeah, cool.
Maybe he's gonna pause here. He's saving a second, but he doesn't need it. He's trying to hype himself up. Everyone needs to cool down. He needs to slow everything down.
I think he's trying to tilt the other team. We are going to see producer Tom coming back.
Oh, not him again.
And another donation, but this time it's from Nene's, and it's actually a special message for Rafi Kermit.
Oh.
Rafi is my G. I would like him to suck on my D. Lots of love from Nene. Shout out to H. Sinky.
I mean, Rafi is developing a bit of a fan base at the moment, and with any fan base come creepy fans.
Oh, I mean, I'm flattered, Nene. Thank you for the beautiful message, and thank you for donating for something I truly love. JGL. I'm gonna marry JGL at some point, but because that's a thing apparently.
You love it so much, why don't you marry it?
Yeah, exactly. I just got burned, pranked.
And we are back in the game.
No. I can't talk.
We are going back into the game. You're going to see the CTs on what could be described as a very weak buy here. FAMAS coming out and not too many nades to hold off the Ts. We're going to see the Ts just setting up, well, for picks at the moment, if nothing else. A couple of people in mid. No presence towards the A site, though, so we could suppose it would be B, which is very loosely defended, as is mid. Most of the CTs focusing now on that A site.
Looks like Bomb will be sort of favouring the mid. It's still making up its mind. We're not sure where it's going.
I mean-
I can't read minds. I'm sorry, but it looks like it will be sort of creeping towards the A side. It looks like they're going to try and wind down the clock a little bit.
The Netdevilz have been showing a very big, well, they've been showing a preference towards gaining mid control throughout this match. I mean, they're not going to do it now, but I think they were contemplating it for a bit.
Exactly. So they're just going to walk. They just make no sound at all. Walk to the A main, and
Set up, actually.
I hear Was here holding A main with an AWP.
The set smokes are going to go out.
Exactly.
Execute incoming from Net, and this will determine whether or not they win the game. Or, well, sorry, whether they win the game, whether it will go to overtime. Beardy starting it off onto Nuo, finding Stempy as well. Gonna go around the corner, almost picking up Woe 55, and he does. 3 kills for Beardy in quick succession, puts it into a 5 versus 2 for Netdevilz here. Miri pulling something back by picking up Charlie, gonna put it into a 2v4. Still not looking great, despite health differences. And as Miri goes down, Got Milk is the last alive with 7 points of health, and he will drop also to the AWP of Niels. And that will be 16-14, Nets versus Reborn. What a game.
Good games will be called from both sides, and indeed it was a very good game. All 30 rounds had to be played to differentiate between the two teams, and Netdevilz coming out on